Hey everyone, today I'll show you a very simple automation that sends a personalized welcome email after someone finishes talking with my AI voice agent. Here's exactly how it works. It takes the customer's email and the recording URL, transcribes it using Scribe from ElevenLabs for the best accuracy, and then an OpenAI model extracts the email and name from that transcript. Next, it checks the email with mailbox layer, and if the email is valid, it sends a personalized email automatically. If the email isn't valid, no email gets sent. If you don't want to build this yourself, you can download it for free. I've included a link in the description below. So let's see what we got. This is my AI voice agent that I created in Vapi. It's just really simple prompt just to show you what it can be done. Prompt is that it takes your name and your email. That's two most important things in this specific scenario. So you go into n8n and create a webhook. Always HTTP method to post. You copy this link here, you put it into Vapi. In messaging, server URL, you copy it here and publish. And that's it. Prompt, you can do whatever in this specific case I did for rental needs. So you can do whatever you want. Then go into n8n. Well, in this case I already spoke to because I will do it 2 times, First time with correct email and second time with email that is not correct. And this was the first time, so let's listen to this.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, thanks for calling. I'll help you with your rental today. First, can I have your name?
Elvis.
Thanks, Elvis. What's the best email to send you rental details?
hello@aihandlesit.com.
Great. I've got your name as Elvis and your email as hello@aihandlesit.com. Let's continue. How can I assist you with your rental today?
Okay, so that's it. Created HTTP request, then choose method get, and I just found URL here. So recording URL, I put it into URL. And that's it. You don't need any authentication or anything in this step. Next step, I wanted to transcribe this recording URL with ElevenLabs scribe model, because for now it's the best among the 3 of the best. Let's say it that way. And I just wanted to see how it, and let me tell you, it is 70% there. For me, if you ask me, it's 70% there. I tried it a few times, and sometimes it just isn't there yet. So, but for this use case, this is the best I could create. If you know better, please comment below. So, I created HTTP request, method post. This is the documentation in ElevenLabs. So you just go into create transcript, you copy this URL. If you don't need how to do this, you can always ask ChatGPT. He will tell you exactly how to do it. You copy it here. Authentication, you don't need in this, but you need send headers. So as you see here, this is required. You see, this is required. And because we need, this is my API code that I generated here, API key, but I will delete it, so don't bother with it. Then content type and multi-part / form data. Again, if you don't know, you just copy all of this together and put it into ChatGPT and tell him what you want from from this, and he will create you exactly what you need, you know. So then you send body, form data, model ID, scribe. This is their best model, and n8n binary file. That's the file we have here. So in this case, that's it. In this case, output here is this. This is what we need, you know, this text. Then we go on to OpenAI message model. I use this one because I wanted to take from this text, from this transcript, I wanted to take name and email. This is the prompt I created. You just need this prompt and add here JSON text. This is this. You just add it here and that's it. And the result here comes into content, name Elvis, emails, this is the email. Well, of course, I cannot put this into directly like this into that I can send direct email like this. So I used a little bit of JavaScript code. I just asked ChatGPT to create me a little bit of code to create two. First, name and email. So I can choose them separated. That's it for now. Okay. Then I found there aren't a lot of free versions out there, but I found this mailbox layer. You have, I think, 100 API searches a month. So you can use just to learn, you know. Again, this one was very simple to use. You create HTTP request, get method, because you want to get results back. And this is the API key I got. You just go, you sign in and go into dashboard, and the first thing you will see is API key, you know. Don't worry, I will reset everything, so don't bother again. Where I am. Okay, then add email, and this will check if the email is correct. So if the email is correct, here SMTP check will come true. So if this come back true, okay, this email exists. So then I created if node to check if this function is true, then it's okay, go forward. If it's not true, well, there will the item will be here in false. But if it's true, you will directly get an email. So this is the email I've got directly 32 minutes ago. You can write here whatever you want, you know. Okay, to email, this here. For welcome, my name I choose from the code directly, you know. I choose this one. And the text, of course, you can write whatever you want. And append n8n attribution, that I always change to off, because then it says here this was made with n8n. And that's it, guys. So again, quickly, when you end the call, it goes through the webhook. Recording URL comes into this HTTP request. Then the transcript is transcribed by Scribe. OpenAI takes the transcript and takes email and name out of it. Code helps us to separate the name and email. HTTP request helps us to check if the email exists or not. If node helps us to, if the email exists, then send email. If it doesn't exist, well, you cannot send it. That's it. And Gmail here is to send an email. Let's try to test this workflow. I will go into Vapi, talk to assistant. I will try to...
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, thanks for calling. I'll help you with your rental today. First, can I have your name?
Elvis.
Thanks, Elvis. What's the best email to send you rental details?
soisyanko@gmail.com.
Great. I've got your name as Elvis and your email as soyanko@gmail.com. Let's continue.
Thanks.
How can I...
Let's see what happens. This email is false, you know, so... And again, if AI voice, you see, it's false. So let's see what he got. So it's Yanko. Yeah, he completely misspelled this. So that's why I'm telling you, you know, my English is not perfect. And a lot of times I misspell things. So I see a few times this happens to me, that specific words, you know, characters like C or something like it. Now let me just show you quickly what, if you download this scenario, what you need to change here. So you just put here your API key, which is this. I will delete it right this now. And I will do. And you just delete this and you put your own. I will put here your API key. And same thing here. You see, I will reset it right now. Just delete this. Your API key. That's it. So that's it, guys. I hope you learned something useful and that you'll implement this in your own projects. If you have suggestions, improvements, or any questions, please comment below, and if you'd like to work with me directly, feel free to get in touch. Don't forget you can download the complete workflow for free from the description below. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye, guys.